Welcome to Winnie's Cookbook. I'm Winnie and Rakhi is around the corner. For Rakhi, I just thought of making some besan ke laddoos. Yes, every mother has a besan ke ladoo ki recipe because this is something that is very commonly prepared in Indian household for festivals, for poojas, etc. etc. Today I'll be sharing my mom's recipe of besan ke ladoo, and along with that I'll also be sharing a lot of tips and tricks to make absolutely perfect and Halwai style besan ke laddoos. Now this is one thing that I have been making even when I was not into cooking, not into blogging, not into YouTubing, if you know what I mean. But I've always loved making. I have always relished them, and I've seen everyone relishes besan ke ladoo. So let's make this Hindustan ki most popular ghar mein banne wali mithai besan ke ladoo. Let's get into the video. We'll start off with heating some ghee. This is 175 grams. Now to make besan laddoos, just ensure that you have a deep pan or a kadai. I mean, mithais are best cooked in kadais, okay? Because during the process, the mixture of ours will come to a good boil. Now I'm adding in 250 grams of besan, gram flour, chickpeas flour. Mix it well. Remember, the flame is lowest possible. That is how it should be. When I asked this recipe, my mom told me that keep it on the smallest flame of your gas stove and cook it on the lowest flame possible. Just get rid of all these lumps. Here it's lump free now, absolutely smooth. I'm using regular besan to make besan laddoos. I'm not using the mota wala or the thick wala besan because there's a technique that we'll be using in this recipe which will give it the required creamy texture that you find in halwai ki laddoos or the mithai wala's ki laddoos. Now we have to let it cook. It will easily take some 20 to 25 minutes on a low flame. Now it has been some 20 minutes. This is how it looks. And I do a little thing to check whether it's done or not. As such, the timing works perfect. It is like 20 minutes for some 250 grams of besan. And if you're making for with half kg of besan, you need to cook it for some half an hour. But still, to be 100% sure, I just do one thing. I take a spoonful of this, a spoonful, not even a spoonful, just a bit of it, and I just taste it. There should not be any raw flavor of the gram flour. It isn't sticking to my mouth at all, and it has the perfect flavor of the roasted or the cooked gram flour. So basically, it's done. What I'll do is, I'll be adding in approximately 2 tablespoons of milk. Now when I do that, the whole mixture will come to a roaring boil. The flame is low and just keep on stirring it. This is what I was talking about. Stir it for 1 to 2 minutes. You just saw how the texture changed, how grainy it has become. This particular step will bring all the difference to your recipe. Do not skip it. I have switched off the flame and now I'll just let it cool down till it becomes workable. I'll leave it in this kadai only. Do not let it come to the room temperature because in that case we will not be able to mix the remaining ingredients properly. Also, we will not be able to bind this mixture into laddoos. So just till it's workable, we'll proceed further. Also, do not add the ingredients when the mixture is too hot or even hot, because that will really mess up your laddoos. It has been 15 minutes. My mixture must have become workable now. I'll just check. Yeah, it's warm. That's how I want it. Into this I'm adding 250 grams of bhura shakkar. You know, bhura shakkar is easily available in the Indian markets. You may use powdered sugar also instead of bhura shakkar, but believe me, bhura shakkar will give you the required texture. So if you can get, then just get this. It is equal to the quantity of besan that we use, and now just mix it very properly. Now if you happen to just have cooled down your besan mixture completely, which my mom used to do a lot, because you know she will just bhuno the besan when we were in school or somewhere, and then there would be lunch time, and you know she would just not get the time to proceed with the recipe. Just if any such thing happens with you also, just reheat it for a couple of minutes or even less. Basically bring it to a stage that it's warm. Here I've mixed the bhura and the besan, and now I'm tempted. So delicious. Perfect. Now we'll be adding in the nuts, which is very much optional. You can skip adding in some nuts if you don't like it or your kids don't like it. However, I'm adding in a handful of chopped almonds and cashews. I have not chopped them very fine, if you can see, because I want a bite in my mouth when I eat it. Now if your kids don't like it and you want them to eat it, just grind some nuts and add it to this, and you'll be good to go. Next I'm adding in my mom's favorite, cardamom. That's ground cardamom. 8 to 10 cardamom pods I had taken, I had deseeded them, and then I had just ground them. Okay. One very important ingredient that should go in are raisins. They really taste very good in Besan Laddoo, but my daughter doesn't like them, so I'm skipping them. But if your kids are happy with raisins, do add them, because you know the bite of raisin is awesome in Besan Laddoo. Mix it. Now when you start binding the laddoos, it may happen that the mixture is a bit too soft to bind into laddoos or to get a proper shape. In that case, just roast a little besan and dry roast it, okay, and add it to your mixture. It may happen that it's too dry and you're not being able to bind them into laddoos. In that case, just add in little by little melted ghee, okay, and then try and bind the laddoos. It's because it all depends upon the quality of besan that you are using, the quality of ghee that you are using. So these situations may come, but they are very much, tackleable. Yeah. Did that make sense? I don't know. But yes, I will make the laddoos. I'm using some coarsely ground pistachios to garnish my laddoos. You may use almond halves or 2 grains of elaichi, or 2 seeds of elaichi rather, right? Or a thread of saffron, as you like it. To ensure that all my laddoos are of the same size, I just use a small ladle. I fill it up and bind the laddoo. You can totally skip the ladle part and do it by eyeballing it. I'm very bad at eyeballing, so I really need that. Give it a shape. Smoothen it out, like so. Garnish. Here my Besan Laddoo, Halwai style, made at home, absolutely delicious, is absolutely ready. Here I am with my Besan Laddoos. As such, I've had a couple of them while binding them, but I don't mind having one more. Such a simple combination of ghee. Is it okay? Such a simple combination of ghee, besan, bhura, shakkar, and a hint of cardamom. And such a delicacy we have. You too do try this recipe this Raksha Bandhan, and if you like this recipe, please give this video a big thumbs up, share this video, subscribe to my channel, stay healthy, stay tuned.